Hello, everybody. This is Zachary Nasser with Conscious Marketing Made Easy. Do you ever hear that social media is the devil? That it's like corrupting society and like it's the downfall of humanity? Like people just don't ever look about their phones. You know, do you ever hear that? Well, tonight I'm going to talk to you about how you can change the world with social media and internet marketing. I know that's a big claim, but first I'm going to talk about how has the world already changed as a result of social media and internet marketing, just to paint a picture for you. And the first one that I use is kind of satirical, and maybe it contributes to what I said before about corrupting society and that sort of thing. But so it's a part of the White House PR of sorts. The public relations for the White House is partially coming through Twitter because the President of the United States is a very avid tweeter. So that's already huge. You know this stuff's not going away. Some other examples of how social media has totally changed the game. I mean, like Mark Zuckerberg is the 6th richest person in the world, right under Jeff Bezos of Amazon. So both of those are huge in internet marketing and social media marketing. And there's billions of users on Facebook. I think it's 1.4 billion active monthly users, and 20% of all time spent on the internet is on Facebook. Okay. And Facebook is now connected to Instagram and Twitter and all these other things, and Pinterest and Google and YouTube, and it all connects together. So something amazing on how the world changed for the positive, in a way, with social media is the example of Bernie Sanders. Okay, so people believed in Bernie Sanders' cause so much that they created their own social media channels for Bernie Sanders. They were making content, they were making memes, they were making videos, they were taking live recordings of speeches he was doing locally, and just like everything, like mothers for Bernie and sisters for Bernie and New Yorkers for Bernie. It was all over the place. It was all over Instagram. It was all over Facebook. There's still a lot of that. I donated multiple times to Bernie Sanders because he had me on an email autoresponder list. Whenever they needed money, they just made a great little email and sent it out. And of course, not everybody sent in money all the time. But when you have hundreds of thousands of followers, imagine that. 100,000 followers. What if 1,000 of them, just 1,000, a fraction of a percent, paid you $20 a month for some kind of subscription to something? That's $20,000 a month. $20,000 a month. And that sounds really hard to do, but when you understand how Facebook ads and retargeting and YouTube marketing and video marketing and all these things fit together to create effective content plans and strategies, it's not that far off. You have the ability right now to market yourself, your product, your service, whatever gift you have that can change the world. You have that ability to market it as if you were a multi-billion-dollar corporation, like a marketing firm. It used to be that people could you just pay millions of dollars for a Super Bowl ad and boom. But now everybody's checking their phones during the ads. People fast forward through commercials. We're tuning out all other forms of advertising. Radio advertising, I just changed the channel. Do my best not to look at billboards. But when you can create a transformational value journey where people can go in, whether it's with a product or a service, and go deeper and deeper into these levels of transformation from just getting to know you, getting free info from you, having a life-changing core offering product, and maybe even additional bonus offers or VIP offers to carry people through this journey of transformation. Creates inspiration in them and transformation in their lives, and they create those ripples into the world. So conscious marketing, if you're wondering what that is about transformation and not about the transactions. Now there are transactions. It is about making money. It's making great products and selling the great products, but the real weight of the marketing comes from the transformation that's created. The transformation that's created in people's lives and in the world around them. And marketing to create the best product and the most amount of value that you can possibly give to positively impact people's lives and still make money to continue the system, instead of marketing crap products like a lot of corporations who will not be mentioned do. Like all of the evil subliminal marketing and blah 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 and all that stuff, all of those tactics that are a part of marketing that seem dark or like propaganda or even, manipulative, what if this falls into the wrong hands? I don't use air quotes properly. But anyway, so if this falls into the wrong hands is already out of the question. We already have so many corporations peddling Frankenfood and other subpar products that are poisoning us. All of these tactics are already being used by those people, those companies. So I don't mean to pour Roundup in your Cheerios and ruin the whole bowl for you, but a lot of sleazy marketing tactics are being used by a whole bunch of corporations. So we've kind of been turned off to them. But when you shift the goal from selling the cheapest product to having the highest margin, boom, I made some money, bam. Instead of being a hunter, you're more of a farmer. You're building a community. You're building a movement. You're sharing a product or service that transforms people's lives and takes them on this journey so they can introduce other people to transform their lives, whatever it may be. That is about marketing the most value, creating the best product that has the best possible impact on people's lives and on the world. And you can make money doing it so that you can reinvest back in creating even better stuff and marketing it to even more people and changing even more people's lives. And it's a totally different attitude when you get out of the sales. I mean, sales is important, marketing is important, but outside of the sales and the marketing, there's the bigger picture of what is the one thing I can do such that by doing it, everything else will become easier or unnecessary. When you scale that out to the world, you're looking at what is the most meaningful thing you can do. What mean the most to you, what mean the most to the world. What is that one thing that you can do, that problem you can solve, and the people who you solve it for. And you just use social media to close the gap, and they come together, and if you're really solving people's problems, you get money for it. Okay? Like for example, let's say you spin Poi. Let's say you make a bunch of free content on YouTube or on Facebook videos, and you create a group, and you have these free basics tutorial stuff for people to get into to introduce more people to the world of Poi because you love Poi and it changed your life and you want to change everybody else's life. And then eventually you have more advanced trainings or one-on-one coaching kind of thing, where you can have sets of videos that people can buy and get these courses. You can host retreats. I mean, if you have tens of thousands of people following you, you can get 20 or 30 people to pay $1,000 to do a thing in Costa Rica. I don't know. But imagine even if you had a live webinars Q&A thing, and your subscription cost for this, coach for these webinars and that kind of thing, and all the videos that you get access to of how to do the super advanced Poi techniques. Even if you just got 1,000 people doing $20 a month. That's $20,000 a month. And if you don't know what poi is these little balls on strings that people spin around, and they do it on fire sometimes. But there's little niches like that everywhere. And there's billions of people online on Facebook. And if you do some of the free stuff, give them free content and warm them up, that cold traffic gets to know you and they become warm traffic. And then you have stuff for them to buy, and then they become hot traffic. And then your hot market that's just like, oh my god, I love this guy, I love what he does, this stuff is great. Oh my god, I learned so much cool shit with poi, it's amazing. Or I learned some badass stuff about ice fishing. I don't know. There's niches out there for everything, and if it's a skill that people have to develop and learn, they're going to keep paying to learn more about it, to get the most cutting edge whatever on whatever their niche is. But what I'm looking for specifically with conscious marketing and teaching people this is using these techniques for products, for ideas, for services that will transform the world and the people in it. And so, be sure to like my channel, because I'm going to be giving a lot more technical elements of online marketing and social media marketing and conscious marketing, and how you can turn your passion into a business that will deliver you out of slavery, debt slavery, wage slavery, the slavery of trading your time for money. Okay? That's what I'm going to be giving away for free. Right now I don't really have an offer or a course, but I'm learning so much that I'm so excited about that I am just ready to explode it down onto you. So again, like my page, get more free marketing techniques. If you have any kind of business, yoga, massage, particularly if it changes the world. That's what I'm very excited about. Alright, signing off. Like my page.